Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here's Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That's to the right side and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Lions 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
About 19 yards on that one, and they're in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time with Montgomery. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Geno. He'll get this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Jack Campbell, the former 1st-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Geno. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the 1st down.
They go play action with Smith. They're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. On 2nd down, Smith. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense ready to see the football for the second time. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd and 7. Here's Goff. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Lions 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Goff to throw on 1st down. This pass complete to Raymond. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll go right back to Laporta. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Throwing here is Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
They'll go play action with Goff. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Khalif Raymond, touchdown Lions. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. From the shotgun, Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is caught. He finds Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over just before the half. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And that is brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down. We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Once again, it's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down.
Starting to see it back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Smith to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
From the gun, it's Gino. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Lions offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. So we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Lions extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Eskridge now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Now, Gino. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. He'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. Finding room at the 35. And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first down, it's Goff. Working the sideline, that's St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They'll drop to throw. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's Gino. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. And he's got it. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Smith now. He'll get this complete to Walker.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Gino to throw. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here. Smith. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. The home team's offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Here's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Goff. This pass complete to Raymond. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Over the middle, he's got St. Brown. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's Smith. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Lions. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. Walk away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.